Greetings, programs, and welcome to ArcNeo Reviews, where today we're looking at Beast Machine's Deluxe Class Skydive. And this actually is one of the few figures I did actually have when I was a kid. This is not my original. I don't have any of my originals, but this is, this is the one I got to replace him. But as you can see, we have a, for Deluxe Class especially, very large Pteranodon. And I can say this one I know for sure is a Pteranodon because it says so right there. That's all I need. It's a Pteranodon. Deal with it. And as usual, rest of the stuff on the cards, I know I've looked at some of these before. Though I do want to point out, they rank this guy as being more difficult to transform than the Black ArcNeo we looked at last time. I beg to differ. The Black ArcNeo is way more fiddly than this guy is. Though, that said, I do have to admit, I don't think I ever fully grasped how he worked when I was a kid. And it even took me a little bit of time to figure him out once I got him today. So, for posability, he does have quite a few joints in his legs, though you probably don't want to use many of them because they kind of mess up, how the robot mode looks. Or the beast mode. I'm not going to lie, this is a figure that is very difficult to display in beast mode. There is no form of, peg to put him on a stand or anything. He does have ankle rotation, ball joints right there. Basically, most joints on this guy are ball joints. Ball joint right here at the wing. And then if you want to mess up the wing, you can move, different parts of it. There's a ball joint right there at the wrist and everything. But overall, not a very posable beast mode, I'm not going to lie. Though, he does have a fun little gimmick where right here, pull down on this, and he bites forward. So, that's pretty neat, actually. I will give him points for that. As well as, while I don't have the proper lighting to show it, he is actually light piped in beast mode as well. You can see his little silver pupils there. And I do always have to give credit for double light piping, which is something you really, really don't see nowadays. Forget how rare normal light piping is. This guy's double light piped. And he's got his, maximal spark crystal on the back. Those were a big deal then, so I will point it out here. So, transforming this guy is interesting. So, start off, come down here, fold this out, and get his head exposed already, actually. Fold up this, just the entirety of his his back and legs and everything. Fold these pieces out where the wings are, and then rotate these, the shoulder, all the way around, and then bring it back the rest of the way. And then that will give you the right space to bring this piece down on top of it, which he is fighting me right now. This is a robot that will usually fight you. Then go ahead and bring that piece down as well. That'll kind of lock down, get things in place. Go ahead and rotate this piece all the way around. Bring it down. Try to get his legs to cooperate with you. You're going to want to straighten the legs out. Bring them back. Rotate them at the knee. And then bring that piece back down. Then just kind of give him a smush just to get everything in place where it belongs. And then technically you're done here, but if you want, you can bring up these shoulder spikes and then just angle his arms however you want. So, at least for me, here's robot mode for Skydive. And Age has made a couple of his ball joints kind of loose. I remember the one I had back in the day was really tight. This one does need a little bit of floor polish love. But take a quick look here. Wonderful, wonderful head sculpt, actually. Very unique head sculpt, too, which I like. It is light piped, which works pretty well. Not in my lighting, unfortunately, but it does work really well. Really good posability in this mode, actually. Legs go forward and back really far. Technically a double jointed knee if you want, right there with that clear piece. Ball joint at the ankle, ball joint at the shoulder, ball joint at the elbow, and then you can actually grab this orange piece. These are spring-loaded, actually, but you can bring it back. It will clip in there at the elbow to just free up the wrist joint and let you move the elongated finger as well. He has got really, really long ring fingers. So, same thing on this side. Let's do that, fold it all back. And really quick here, before I forget, here's a size comparison between him and Black ArcNeo. So, as you can see, Black ArcNeo is a bit taller, and they both have quite a bit of kibble on their backs, though I will say, other than the beak, he hides it quite a bit better. But, there you go. And yeah, this is actually a really, really neat figure from this era. I definitely suggest trying to find one if you can. You will probably need to give him a little bit of love like I do, and, get these joints to tighten up more. But still, overall, very unique figure, very much, something we would not see nowadays. This is very much an early 2000s figure. And he's cool. Go find one, go check him out. So, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.